can also be coming over with our... Okay, so you see the way she reacted? Okay, so we want to find here, this is the infraspinatus, so she's going to have definitely a trigger point area there. Now, I need to back off. I need to remember now to back off if I'm going to be working with this area, okay? We can also be working as well with some palpating movements. You have pain there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So watch for the breath getting taken in, watch for the client reacting. Okay, now there's no trigger points immediately that are sticking out to me. So trigger points feel like lump nodules that sit underneath the muscle. In your deep tissue with Myofascial Meridians academic bundle, there's a book on trigger points, and it can show you maps on different areas of the body where typically you can find trigger points. Now typically you can find trigger points that sit in here. That's a famous area. You can also find trigger points that sit down the erector spinae. We can also have trigger points here that come onto the rotator cuff. Typically in the insertion point here for the levator scapulae, you can find that trigger points exist in there. When I'm teaching the students, again, I try and bring it back to basics, right? Do your dry work. If it feels tight, follow the tension. If it's soft, don't waste your time with it. Certainly if the client is jumping, it means that you've definitely got to look at that area. Okay, right, Mikhail, come round and do your aeroplane on there. When you're doing that, I'm going to have a feel for what's going on here with the neck and shoulder with Cara. Okay, just let your arms just come down either side.
Yeah. Is it better here?
Yes, it's fine now.
Yeah.
So Kira feels different to Haley, so you're going to be feeling Kira as well. Now she's certainly holding here, the muscle here is quite hypertonic, but again there's no specific trigger points at the moment that are sticking out for me. It may well be, see when we start using some effleurage and some of our introductory pest dressage, when you're working with your hand manually with the oil, that it's only then you can start to feel the trigger points. Okay, you come and have a feel for Kira. Yes.
This area here is very tense. Here it feels a bit tense, but I think it's part of this that is coming here.
Yeah. So that's absolutely correct. We've identified where the tension is, which is great. We also know that if we're working here, we definitely want to be at some point taking it out the arm as well.
Shall I take these braces off?
No, you're not. You're all right. Yeah. So we're going to start off with our effleurage work, some of our prepping up techniques that you would use from here. I'm going to show you how to do that. When you do that, when you start to work manually with oil, then you can start to pick up more with your fingers of where the trigger points are. Swap over.